Hi, hello, and welcome to another brand spanking new episode of another Below Deck podcast. But it's not that, it's bad TV.
That's right.
What's up?
Got to keep getting these people over here. And by the way, you Below Deck people, you barnacles, we got Love is Blind on this bad TV feed. And I need more of you to give that a shot. It's a horrible season. It's one of the worst seasons that Netflix has ever offered us as far as that franchise. That being said, when we recap it, it's very entertaining.
I'm Dylan, that's Pat.
Hi, give it a shot.
Patreon.com/another podcast network for The Traitors, our favorite show. It's so good. APS, PMZ. All the stuff is there. Video from other shows. The best part about Patreon is that we get to interact with people more often.
Yeah.
That's honestly my favorite part.
I have to tell you this, though. I didn't realize how many wimpos we had over there. I thought when you were behind the paywall, they didn't get offended by anything. I'm constantly reading comments like, I can't believe you said that. How long have you been listening to us?
That's why it's Patreon. It's a little incendiary. Okay, we got to get into the show.
That's right.
Below Deck. Dan Under. How are you feeling?
About the show?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this season. I really am.
It's fantastic.
I'm going to miss Chef Anthony. It's fun watching someone you despise.
Yeah.
He will be missed, kind of.
I don't know how you guys could talk like that about him. He's just a young chap.
Get out of here. He's a douchebag. Although I will give it to him, and we'll talk about it. So many of us have been in jobs that eat away at our soul. And what do? We stay in them. We have anxiety attacks on the drive home, and we tell our spouses, I can't believe I'm still here, over and over and over again.
He acted on it.
Acted on it. You got to give him...
I'll give him some credit for
Gig
that.
of that, yeah.
Yeah. But I'd say his own problems were his own.
But listen, we got to get into our knots.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the episode. I had no idea as a bosun you could just say, fuck it, let's go hit a bar.
Yeah.
I like that. I hadn't seen that before.
Yeah.
This is breaking some conventions that we've had on this show before.
Yeah, Hundo P.
I guess the throuple romance between Marina and Serena and Weon, that's going to be fun.
That is going to be fun.
Harry, go Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. As a cast member or a casting director, you're like, wow, we cast him because he was a cute, nice guy. Little did I know he was a little back channeler. He'd be going for the big P. He shot his shot.
What do you mean the big P?
The
Does that stand for the big puss?
yeah.
Oh, my God.
He went for Big Red.
Wow.
He shot his shot.
Wow.
Very successful. And then he played hard to get.
Yeah. Well, you got to.
I'm really enjoying him.
Yeah.
So overall, fun season. It's a show I enjoy watching, and I enjoy talking about it. I get paid for it, too. I'm going to give it 90 blindfolds.
Okay. You know we love Serena.
Yes.
And when I say that, you know something bad's coming.
Yes, I do.
Yep. You know we love Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Serena is on Shutter Island right now.
She's
Okay.
hearing voices.
Yeah. Okay. The stress of the boat is anthropomorphizing the walls, the pots, and the pans, and they're screaming at her and telling her that she's not good enough. And what that translates into is lunch lady slop for high-paying guests.
Oh, don't jump ahead. I believe you're reviewing her dinner.
Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah, next time I go on a yacht and I get dinner, I want something you'd serve at a fifth grader's birthday party.
Okay. So not just that. There are the breakdowns, the tears. This is Charter 2. We have to tell the walls that they're just walls, okay? Mm-hmm. And we have to namaste our way through the rest of the season because we can't lose Serena. Serena's one of the heartbeats of this show, okay? Eric, what a gift.
Eric Rock.
What a gift to us. I love guys that wear Livestrong bracelets with no excuses, ! Who know women better than they do. That's my favorite.
And the irony of that, the girl that he's dating is over in the corner 8 feet away telling other people what a complete douchebag he is. Yeah. For those that can't teach.
Right. So 100 pots. Last time on Below Deck, Harry ripped his thumb off. And Anthony was packing his bags, and that's where we pick up. Anthony is executed.
Yeah.
By Captain Hotass. He makes the rounds, and like we mentioned, he is a rat fuck. But life is too short to clean pots and pans that are talking to the head chef on a boat you don't want to be on.
I feel he got talked into coming onto this show, and he probably pushed back quite a bit. And they probably might have promised him something that was not delivered when he showed up there, because he seemed to bump heads with her immediately.
Yeah. I think two things happened. One, there's the bear culture surrounding food and kitchens has turned chefs not only into sex addicts and drug addicts and thrill seekers, but also narcissists.
Yes.
So the siren song of growing the Instagram being maybe like a Thomas Straker one day, what with his canals and one-pot meals, maybe he could be an internet sensation.
Yeah, I think he could.
But the other thing is, I think that they knew that Anthony was more traditionally competent in cooking than Serena, who is more competent and experienced with the world of being a yacht chef. Mm-hmm. So that was always going to be a friction.
Yes.
Because he never could have sustained all of his compressed watermelon bullshit.
No.
But they knew that was going to be contentious.
And here's something else noteworthy. He was only a dick to her. Now, that doesn't mean that the young man gets away with being a dick to his superior. But when he leaves the boat, there were some heartfelt goodbyes to him.
Yeah, not to her.
Not to her. I believe Brianna said, you know what? Keep killing it. And I think she was referring to that octopus that he burned to every inch of its life.
Well, he drowned it again.
That's right.
Yeah. So Eric is a workaholic. He dons the aforementioned Livestrong bracelets and starts screaming at people on Zoom. And that's when we cut over to the ladies who I think openly hate him.
Yeah, they think
softly, but they openly hate him.
They think he's fucking obnoxious. Let me, I have some quotes here from him at this self-help seminar that I assume people paid thousands of dollars for. He said, when you see an opportunity, you take it. You can't pass it by because your competitor's sure that as hell will take it. It's a masterclass in the fucking obvious. But I guess that's what these things are.
Can I tell you something? I don't like this bottle of water I got today. Eternal naturally alkaline spring water. The bottle is not a convenient shape for cup holders and whatnot.
Oh,
isn't this
stupid?
Isn't this a stupid bottle of
is.
water? Gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was going to say, his girlfriend talks shit about him. And I want to say this to Eric Rock, because I think he loves to hear himself talk. We would love to hear you on the pod, because I'd like to know how it is. Oh, no, actually, I was going to say, why don't we have his girlfriend on?
No, I'd love to have him on. Honestly, dude, my work-life balance is so out of whack. My tits are getting so big, I just can't stop eating. And I really need a man to help me be more fucking alpha, because that's what all of us are called to do at the end of the day,
I also want to ask him how he can do steroids and Adderall and not have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Answer, he can't. Right. It'll take him out one day, but hopefully he changes his ways. So Weon went rogue and told Marina she could go scuba diving. Now Nino, the human trafficker, is going to keep watch of the boat while they all go on an excursion. There are and quick, Adair wipes her ass with a sweat rag.
That's right. Now, Dylan,
move on.
Well, we have a little C-Rat history here.
Do we really?
Marina. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because she talks about scuba diving. Oh, well, it's brief. Some would, barnacles might not even consider it the Sea-Rat history.
Okay.
She says she found her love for diving, and they put a little cute picture up with her dad and her when she was a little girl. And because her dad used to take her, and she never thought she'd dive again after her dad was sodomized by a dolphin. But you can't turn back on a passion, Dylan. No, that didn't happen. Her story sucked, and wasn't even worth mentioning.
I wonder if you could actually get sodomized by.
Oh, dolphins are worse than P. Diddy, and you don't use baby oil.
No, I don't think so. P. Diddy was able to tap into the superpower of human beings, with language and kind of navigating the emotional waves of manipulating young runaways. Dolphins can't really do that. All they can do is fuck.
Well, have you ever seen when they have those dolphin petting areas where you have a bunch of filthy, yucky normies swimming in with their little shoulder pads on, and the dolphins swim around?
Yeah. Oh my God!
A dolphin will hook you with his big dong penis.
100% could get sodomized by a dolphin. Have you ever seen a dolphin penis?
I have.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, they hook on you.
It looks like a goddamn javelin. I've never seen anything like that. Are you?
Wowza, man. Yeah, man. Told you. Watch out, P. Diddy.
Poor Marina's
Imagine
dad.
if a dolphin got invited to one of his parties.
Oh
P,
my goodness!
I want the record deal, but I don't want it this much.
Is
you know
that
what I mean?
fake? You know, you can't trust what you see on
I
the
don't
internet
trust the
these
internet.
days. My goodness gracious. Well, anyways, dolphins are cute little deviants. But yeah, there are clams in the excursion. There are things that look like rocks but aren't rocks. They're water aliens and
Live coral.
Yeah, I know they don't do anything. Like they're nice. You know,
Some sting you.
I don't. They just kind of creep me out. I don't like anything really down there.
Yeah.
Getting less and less. You know, I used to be more of a water kid. I'm not a water kid anymore. You know, do you want to go down there and look at all that stuff?
No.
I'm also very afraid of the gear.
Yeah.
I can't be trusted with this gear.
I'm
I
not-
don't know how to work
I'm
this.
not going in the ocean, and I'm not going skydiving.
Yeah. Gosh. Get in the comments. Let us know. What about? I'm not sure. So, Harry gets back. Well, first I should say, Marina is very, very grateful that Weehan let her do this.
Oh, yeah.
Very grateful. And she also has a perfect name for her passion. So anyways, Harry gets back. He got a text from Big Red, and he texts Big Red back. And he throws a little kiss at the end of the text.
Oh, yes.
Just X.
Come on, you remember you first started dating CC. I remember I'd look at a text that was going to be an answer that was 3 words, and I'd be like, I got to make sure this is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I got to win her over.
My God, when I was in the early days of courting my wife, I had a BlackBerry. And when you had a BlackBerry and you got a text, there was a red light that went off on top of the phone. And I used to set my phone down and just walk away and then peel back like a crazy person and just look at it to see if the red light had gone off. I mean, young love is so cute.
Isn't it?
It's so cute. All right, so...
Well, Harry gets back, immediately goes in the kitchen. He kind of like ices Brianna, and then he hugs Serena.
Yeah.
Longtime friend Serena.
Yeah.
And that gets Brianna a little jealous. And it's that right level of jealousy.
Yeah, because you can't commit too much to this, right? You got to do it, then you got to get back. You have to reassure. You know what I mean?
That's right.
We're players. We've done this before. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Did it for 22 years.
Yeah. But
Some would say too long.
many. But he's told that Anthony is leaving, and he is all of us. He goes, kind of like Michael Bluth asking about Anne. You know, he's like, he's gone? Okay. Nice knowing you. So peach tea infused with mint greets the gang, and we get to a very big night. Jason will be dining with them. We're going to have some French onion soup. We're going to have some steak. It's a French evening. It's sexy Monte Carlo. I don't know if this is a C-Rat history, but...
Laura? Yeah, so she talks about the dinner theme, which is Monte Carlo, and then she reflects back on where she got her love for taping decorations from the 99-cent store to poles on a boat. It's from her mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long tradition over there in the family.
Gaudy wealth is so spiritually empty. You know, you go to Monte Carlo and it's just like, I don't know why I've been there. I just happen to have been there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking, like, what is the point of this?
I think our own little snapshot here in Los Angeles is a street called Rodeo Drive.
It's Rodeo Drive. It's like, okay, what the fuck? No, thank you.
And I know a couple billionaires, they don't go down there.
No. Billionaires shop at Gap. That's why they're billionaires.
And the 99-cent store.
Yep, absolutely. Billionaires shop at the 99-cent store. Quote Dave Ramsey. Okay, so...
this dinner. I can't wait.
Yeah, so Casino Royale is elegant and sexy, and that's why first up, and we love Serena. First up is French onion soup, served in a kind of clamshell bowl. Really clashing. The dish and the vessel. Really clashing.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
That bowl and that grilled cheese was so drenched, Matthew Perry would have drowned in it.
Yeah. And I love when you make fun of Matthew Perry dying in that body of water. Oh, by the way, guys, if you've been along this journey with me, my wife and I have been watching What Lies Beneath, and we've had to break it up into 20-minute chunks, so it's taken a while. But Sunday, we finally finished it. We had a cinema morning. I got to tell you, I miss movies like that.
It's what we call the popcorn movie.
I miss movies
You
like
go there,
that.
you can instantly forget it after you see it, but while you're there, you're like, are they really going there with this? He's going to kill his wife of 30 years and drown her in a bathtub.
Oh, in like a really, and it's so, I love that, and we'll get back to the show in a second, but I love that era of movie making because in the beginning of the movie, there are two scenes where there's this exposition where they go, there's no cell service at the middle of the bridge. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the lab and they're like, he's working on a toxin that renders you unable to move. Okay. It was amazing.
Dylan, I got another movie for you.
Okay.
I mentioned it before. And for all the barnacles out there, Stir of Echoes.
It's
No.
It's too similar.
It's similar, but different. You're going to love it. I used to hang out with the guy who ends up being the serial killer at the tail end. Okay. He walked in on the audition and he got the part.
Stir of Echoes. All right, I'm not going to watch that. Okay, so the other thing about the French onion soup is you're a big fan, right?
I love French onion soup.
You strike me as somebody who would love French onion soup.
Mushy onions.
Yeah. It's a labor of love. You know, onions take a very long time to break down.
Don't forget that melted coating on top.
And the melted coating on top is what I'd like to discuss right now because the melted coating on top of Serena's clamshell French onion soup looked like vomit. Or some kind of liquid corn. I think it was the wrong cheese. Usually, French onion soup is adorned with an unhealthy amount of Gruyere that broils and Maillards, and it's so beautiful. But this looked like throw up.
Yeah.
And we love Serena.
Big time.
Also, it's 80 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So
you got to play to all the elements, don't you?
Yeah. So as Eric speaks on the alpha-less pussies that dominate our culture.
Oh, yes.
The steak hits the table. It's carrot puree. It's Parmesan. It's a red wine jus. Everybody seems to like it, but Jason has a little bit of a problem with it. And he walks downstairs and he asks Serena, did you boil that steak in milk? Because it was lifeless and had no sear. She said that she was scared of burning it, which is not a good answer from a chef. And I'd give the entire meal, we love Serena, probably -7 points.
-7.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that is a 14-point differentiation from Captain Jason, and I thought his score was poor.
Yeah, no. I was really tough on Serena tonight.
That's okay.
But
room to grow.
Anyways, we get to Weehan's girl problems. Harry took Big Red.
Yeah.
What'd you say? He shot for the big puss?
He took a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the good news about males, especially like Weehan or Bosuns. Instantly, they're able to move on. His other options, now that Brianna's off the dating board, every other female. Yeah, I think if one of those orgs down in the engine room had a vag, they'd be on his plate as well.
Can you not say vag?
No?
Yeah, don't say vag.
Oh, sorry.
What's better? Gash?
Oh, no.
Should we bleep it?
No.
Okay. It's a beautiful sexual organ. You know?
Oh, yes. One of the best.
I would say. I mean, compared to us, just withering sacks of meal, you know?
Yeah. There's a reason I don't look down there, you know?
You don't?
No. I try not to look in the mirror anymore either.
Okay, so yes, I gotta say, coming off of the back of one of Gary King's seasons, I gotta say, it's really lovely to see this kind of light chauvinism.
I like it. That's you know what it is. You nailed it. It's chauvinism light.
It's chauvinism light.
Yeah.
It's chauvinism zero.
I think it helps that he's not a filthy drunk.
Right. Well, we got some time.
Sure.
Let's get to the next day.
Next day.
Protein balls are ready to go. Adair cannot wear what she wants because she has a pale belly. But let's get to breakfast. Eric stands at the head of the table, and he delivers a sermon about, I think he said that women should give regular blowjobs or something because their husbands work so hard.
I think he was going there, but it was more you need to make sure that your man feels like a king when he comes home.
Yeah.
You can't tell him that he smells, and would he mind taking his shoes off when he gets in the door?
Yeah, it's like that woman that went viral. She was like, when my man wants a nut, he gets a nut.
A nut, huh?
If he is coming home from work for lunch, he gets a nut. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
How many nuts do you need?
I mean, evidently.
Once a month is fine with me.
He was getting 6, 7 a day.
A day?
Yeah.
I'd be depleted.
Ugh. You'd look like a mummy.
You know what happens when you get old, Dale? All I want to do is sleep. That's my sex.
Sleep, I got to say, sleep is incredible.
I like it more than eating. I do.
I think I might too. Okay, so Adair. Nope, talked about her. Okay, Serena is told to not feed the sea rats.
All right, so I was confused by this. Okay, so they can eat essentially table scraps, according to Captain Jason.
Yeah, so Captain Jason goes, you just lost a sous chef. You have all these table scraps. Throw it on the floor and let them eat, right? And she's saying, well, it's all cold and it may have norovirus in it because it's just been sitting out for 7 hours. Jason says, don't care.
Do it.
Throw it on the ground and let them eat. Now, she's very frustrated by this because she wants to cook them a meal. I don't know why. I think it's this self-sabotage. I'm going to try to completely tap all my energy out. I don't know. But Jason overhears her complaining to Lauren.
When are these sea rats going to realize the walls in these vessels are made of paper?
Yeah, and where there are thick walls, there are giant openings.
This is their first fight I think they've ever... Now, he got pissed at her with that onion volcano.
Yeah. We're doing an onion volcano tonight, right? Not doing it. So, did you know that if you fast for 3 days and then eat a Tic Tac, your veins will pop out of your fucking arms like Superman?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, that is why Eric makes the big fucking bucks, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Can you imagine hearing that at a seminar? Wow.
What are we doing walking through life without the information that if we don't eat for 3 days and then have a Tic Tac? I'm glad he was eating white. They're the best Tic Tac by a country mile. There are orange people and there are white people, and the orange people are weird.
My wife's an orange person. That's what she uses as a diet all day long. She just eats a whole thing of Tic Tacs.
Yeah. No, the white ones are far superior. Get in the comments, let us know. Okay.
I have to say this. Eric Rock, I feel bad for you. I think you did your business and your platform a major disservice by coming on the show because they made you look like an absolute asshole. I mean, you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
But
these guys have a Keith Raniere kind of spin they can throw on shit, though.
Bad at it.
Just these people don't understand how alpha we are. That's why, he'll be fine. Okay, so let's see how the tip is. Eric says you're going to inspire the world. They are not. He then says the best exit speech of all time. It was not.
That was awesome. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I hadn't realized this. Eric looks like the situation.
Yeah. He looks like a human meatball. So let's get to the tip, $22K, and we take Anthony's tip. And
he's wearing the helmet somewhere, yelling at someone in a
somewhere in heaven. So Leon and Serena are kicking things off quite a bit. I forgot she was into Culver.
I forgot about that too. Yeah.
And then
I hate that guy. Everyone that comes on here goes, "Oh, he's such a nice guy." I'm like, I don't care. You have like your instincts. Like, I just don't like that person.
Yeah.
I don't think if he came on as a guest and we interviewed him, I don't think he could still make his way to get me to like him.
No.
I'd have to fake it, like I did with Corinne Olympius.
What?
I hate her.
I had fun with Corinne. What about Culver did you not like?
I felt like he was fake.
Okay.
It was all put on, and I don't think he was being real. And then I hated the whole Randy beer commercial character.
Oh, Keith Stone. Yeah.
Keith Stone was an old Milwaukee commercial that he just repurposed and made it look like it was his original. And they kept allowing him to bring that back.
No, I think Culver was just a log, right? So, and he liked it, so he did it. But it was crazy. Remember when the hottest person to ever come on the show was like dating him?
Dating him, yeah.
Cool stuff. All right, let's move on. We don't need to worry about the past because the present is so good, is it not? Now, we have another little tug of war here, though. Marina versus Serena, and Weon is the pile of mud that one of them is going to fall into.
Mm-hmm.
So we eat some brown food at a restaurant, and then we get some Sea Rat history with Johnny. And
I don't even know if this is worth recounting.
Well, this is usually where if I have liquid in my mouth, I will spit it out because if you can believe it, his dad wasn't in the picture.
No. And he cheated on his mom so much
that
his own mother asked him to find another place to live. We know. We know, Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we know that, but we know. So, 0.
Yeah, that's a bummer because we do know.
We know.
Okay, so let's get to the hot tub.
The ball of snakes.
We've talked about how important this solution of sex and humors and spit is, okay? Good seasons of Below Deck spawn out of this muck. Mm-hmm. And check the box. This season has been so fantastic.
It really is.
We had Johnny grab Serena's face and shove it in his taint tonight.
Yeah.
Am I watching Below Deck or Wild Boys on MTV2?
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
I want to say this about Serena, though. I love how she stakes her claim with Weanne.
Yeah.
Like, she basically just does a full leg wrap around, like, basically, like,
cracks
take
a
it.
hiney?
Oh, yeah, for him.
Oh, my God.
That's how you get a guy.
No, I think it was for her.
Oh.
Still badass, though.
Still badass.
Yeah. Spider Woman, straddle, crack a hiney. That's a woman that knows what she wants. So, yeah, lots of kissies, truth or dare. But Johnny's strip dance was insane. I mean,
everyone seemed really disgusted by it. Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah. Okay. So next day. The J-Man does his morning meditation. Harry asks Jason for a little date, and we go back to Margot. I forgot that Harry and Margot were a thing.
She hit us. I think she's okay with this. She checked in and said hi.
Okay, good.
She's doing great.
We love Margot. I miss Margot. I wish Margot was on the show.
I told her that.
We get to Serena's crush on Weehand. What? Weehan. The Wee Man. And Marina catches wind of this. Now, as assured as Serena is with Weehan, so is Marina. Marina turns into a spicy Latina and says, I know exactly what I want too. Hold my beer. I
love it. Take what's yours. Great move.
And the Wee Man isn't theirs. He's he's likely a South African playboy. Yeah. So it's a bit of an illusion, but go ahead.
Well, so I believe this is where Marina and the Wee Man plan on a date together.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, I think Brianna and Harry go out to that lovely gelato place.
Yeah. Couple of golden doodles.
Yeah. She wants to get a PhD in marine biology. Yeah. Hope she can.
Yep. Me too. I think they're really cute. I think they're a couple of total dorks who are very pretty and very into one another. But can I quickly backtrack?
Sure.
Because we talked a lot of shit on Johnny in the first episode, deservedly so. Johnny was all over the place in the first episode.
He seemed to calm down a little bit.
I think he's actually kind of lovely. I love Johnny on this show.
I do like Johnny too. I think he needs to get in the mix a little bit. I think that's what that whole really disgusting striptease was about. Unfortunately, we do see him in the teaser for future episodes.
Punching a wall.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Dylan and I worked with a guy that would do that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I hated that guy too.
Yes, you did. So we end with a little Marina and Wien date. She gives him a bracelet that says kisses in Portuguese. And then she gives him kisses. And I was wondering if Serena knew that they were on a date. Answer, she did not know.
But you know who tells her?
Little golden doodle.
Little Harry. Harry, you understand your job, sir.
Yeah. Win and Marina are out kissing at the hotel bar.
On a date. You didn't know?
Yeah.
No.
And that is when things that aren't real really start to descend upon Serena.
I'm not going to do her accent, but I believe she said that fucking bitch.
Yeah, and we can't do that, right? We can't do that. But we'll see what happens next week. Get in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the episode. Are you orange or are you white Tic Tac? Love you guys very much. I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat, say goodbye.
Later, dudes! Perfectly pleasant, funny episode.
I got to cut.